Boom, bro.
Come on, boys.
Easy.
For Siron.
Hello for the line, what's up? Skyron, where is Skyron? Wraithlord to Jewel. I'm okay. Para-pa-pa-pa. Para-pa-para. I'm back at it again. Destroying everything I can. Oh, wow, wow. Hello, Gloryfeld. How are you today?
Fresh meat. People mark the Colossus has collapsed.
Hey. Hello, Andreas. How are you doing? How is your weekend, guys, going? Today is Saturday, right? Bonebreaker Greaves useless. You just finished work, you're having lunch.
Hey, you. Hey, have you seen...
Are you having anything interesting? Anything very tasty? Healthy?
Greetings,
Lunch.
stranger. I'm looking after these goods until my master, the great druid Artabuts, returns from the forest. Sakellus be with you, stranger.
Sakellus, be with me, stranger.
Welcome. Yes. What isn't there to do?
Later you stay inside leveling up Titan quest. Oh, nice. What class are you going to level up? Melee haro specs. Best class I have played. I don't know. In this game there is no such thing as best class. Maybe there is best class for a specific type of thing, but not best class in general. I have some favorites. One of my favorite classes is actually my favorite class is Warden. But this doesn't mean that it is the best class. It is just my favorite class. Ba-da-ba-ba. Hello Artifacts, what's up? The play style. The play style, the type of damage you want to do, yeah, there are many different factors. Wow. You like Spirit Mastery too, but it's kinda bad. It feels like a supporting role. Spirit is very powerful, actually. It has some very powerful skills. The improbable ones. Are you talking about classes or about builds, Open House? Ta-da-da. Oh-ho. Because a class and a build, it is two different things. It is not the same thing. That Gordon is no joke. True.
The mine is closed.
Nobody's laughing in the battlefield when this Warden is wandering around. Returned. The returned mine guard. Spirit relies on energy more than others, turning just alone. You know, you can combine a spirit with quite a few masteries. And make very good builds. Even with Warfare Mastery. You can make a Spellbreaker, a Warfare Spirit. Very powerful. But Dream Mastery would be one of the best combinations with Spirit. Dream. You can make Dream Spirit stuff, you can make Dream Spirit bow, thrown weapon, whatever you want. Hey Psyche, my camera is back. My camera was on vacations, now it is not. It is no more. Okay, let's get out of here. Popo, they are draining my energy. No, why? Aye. One, two, three, okay. Everything is fine. Yep. Resisted Helm of the Mammoth. Very nice.
seem friendly enough, but are you? Why would you want to go?
There are potions to reset attributes. Those potions do not come with eternal embers, they come with the endgame dungeons. Kowalski, there are many items I haven't picked up yet. Legendaries. I haven't been lucky enough to pick them up. I don't see the enemy. Where is the enemy? The best focus damage for profit. Bear damage. No, electrical bear damage is not very good in this game. You don't have many sources of high electrical bear damage over time. So making builds very powerful builds that would be utilizing electrical bear damage over time is almost not doable. It is hard to make. For damage over time builds, the two best ones we could say is fire damage over time and poison damage over time. Because you have many sources, especially from items that give you very high amounts of those types of damage over time, and you could use these ones for damage over time builds.
I have some here.
You can make electrical bear damage over time, or frostburn over time, or vitality damage over time, or even life leech or bleeding over time, but those wouldn't be the best. The best would be fire over time or poison. Yeah, Psyche, I'm not talking only about items that couldn't drop because of bugs. Even items that could drop, they haven't dropped some items. Hello, Andreas. Yeah, no news yet, Andreas, for Titan Quest 2. If you play almost every day or a few days for the past year, that would be the case, which is item. Some items, set items, some sets, probably or some legendaries, or the legendaries from the eternal the Electrum orbs that I haven't picked up yet, or some epic items maybe. Okay, I have picked up at least probably 90% of epic and legendary items of the game, but not 100%. Easy peasy. Yeah, in Ragnarok Act you fight against some of the gods. Hua, let's do it. Crypto expansion seems to be very big if they didn't announce a release date yet. Yeah, there is no announcement for that. Hello Alpha Project. Hello Samitanak. I'm okay, how are you? The strongest boss in the game. The strongest boss in the game is the boss, in most cases, is the boss that has, the boss that has types of damage that your character cannot really withstand. Which means if your character has very bad resistances to specific types of damage, of that boss will be the strongest boss in the game for your character. Maybe there is one exception or two in the form of Easter egg bosses, like Toxeus and Toxeu Anubis. But in all other cases, as far as I recall, it is it depends on your character, the resistances you have. Yeah. Doom.
Need anything taken over the Alps?
Yes and no. I don't need the prosopon, let's throw it out. Ta-da. I have played last Epochia. You think Toxage the gear is more dangerous because half the time you fight him, you don't have the gear. Maybe. Although Toxeoanubis has that very annoying huge amount of vitality damage retaliation that kills many of melee builds. Wolves. Ta. I'm dying! I died. Minus 48% bleeding resist. That was the total deaths number 1. Ooh. Fairyborg was very big. You remember a boss that was a giant monkey with hammers? In last epoch or in this game? Artifacts, don't you like last epoch? Titan Quest in China Act. A monkey with hammers. I don't remember right now. The looks of it and the setting you don't like, maybe. Ah, the setting. Okay, but even Last Epoch is dark fantasy. It is not bright fantasy. That game is one more gonna be Diablo-like game. Hello, Acrobat. Nothing. Where is the loot? If you like parallel universe stories, the Metroidvanias. Metroid games. Is there any new Metroid game coming out? What has happened to Metroid franchise?
So you have fought. Thank you again for.
Thank you again.
I'm sure Morkant is thriving in my absence. He's a good lad, quick to
A
learn.
year and side quest boss. Yeah, anyways, I cannot recall right now. Metroid is doing fine on Nintendo. So that franchise is still active. Hello, Genius Yaro. I have played all 3 Torchlight games, yeah. I like all 3 Torchlight games. There was new Metroid last year. In Torchlight 2 there is casual difficulty, normal, hard, and I don't remember if there is a 4th one. But in that game you don't play the 4 difficulties the same way you play in Titan Quest. In that game you select one difficulty level and you always play at that same level. New Game Plus is not a difficulty, New Game Plus is you play the game again from the beginning in the same difficulty level, but now the enemies, you start from the beginning of the story, and the enemies now are higher levels. So it is not exactly the same as in Titan Quest. But yes, of course I have played New Game Plus. Back in the day I maxed out my character, it was Berserker class. I reached level 100, I think is the cap. And I was doing the end game, which was to run those dungeons anyways. Or the maps. And I was farming for very rare items. Unique items, set items. Great times. That game was awesome. Why did you have to remind me that one now? Now you will make me install the game again and play it. Dawn of Magic, yes, I have played that one a little bit. It is a very nice game. You can choose difficulty anytime in multiplayer, it's an option to create a server. Oh. Yeah, okay. Legendary red item. Yes, Azonisu. I was farming for those legendary red items. There is great loot in Torchlight 2, and Torchlight 2 is a fucking masterpiece. It is a very big shame that I lost my old saves back in the day because of the issues I had with my motherboard anyways. And I lost my collection of items which I was farming for. And I don't have those items. And the red legendaries as well. Hello, Roy. What's up, Roy? Hello, Redolf. That game is Tarok Tube, not dungeons from maps. Mikhail, which game are you talking about? Tarok Tube. So Revenant played boots, gloves, helm, thirsty. Why, Redef? Ladon's most skeletal darts. I would say skeletal darts if you can get it with good affixes and put a very nice component on. I'm okay, Roy. You were talking about Torchlight 2. Yeah, but to play that tomb in Torchlight 2, you need to buy some maps from stores, as far as I recall. And you use those maps, you open up those maps and you go inside. It is not maps like in other games, but it is an item here that it is a map and you click on it, as far as I recall at least. Now I don't remember exactly how the official name of that system is, but I remember that this is how you did it. More or less. Okay guys, let me know right now in the chat how many of you would like me to live stream Torchlight 2 tomorrow. My Berserker build. I don't remember details, but it was using that the spell of the wolves that is a projectile actually. You cast it and you set wolves to run ahead and hit the enemies. It was using that how do they call that attack? Cleaver attack, whatever. Ah, Red Earth, you go to collect all Revenant items. Hello, Foster. You would like genius. You could study bow mastery. You have to kill 3 bosses on this first test location. New game plus 1.5, you get the Tarok's tomb. Ah! So you are talking about something different, not about the map system that I'm talking about, okay. Yeah, I don't remember that one, Mika, the one you're talking about, I don't remember this one. But the typical end game, if you could call it this way, that you have after you are done with the campaign, is to play that map system anyways. I think you buy some maps and you open the map in the last area of the game after you are done with the campaign, and then you go in the maps through a portal and you complete the maps are dungeons of different tile sets, and they have, I think, 2 floors, and the third one is always a boss fight. And on the boss fights, you always, the boss always has a big chest, and you get the loot to drop from the chest. Ah, the memories. Yeah, just maps, yeah. You've studied Storm Mastery completely. The Heart of Frost. The Ice Shards can be very powerful. You are an engineer. Ah, you mean your character in Torchlight? And I also remember there was these items, I think they called them the Nether Realm items. A few extra items that they put with in the game when they brought some final free-coded patches. And with those patches, as far as I recall, they put some dungeons in the game that they called Nether Realm dungeons, something like that. And they also put a few items. Those items, the Nether Realm items, are unique items, but they have many sockets. And I was also hoping to farm many of those items to have for different builds.
Your journey in hot. Die then.
You're an Ember Mage. No, I have played Berserker is my favorite class. I have played a little bit of Engineer, not very much. And I have played the Ranger class. I don't remember the name of the Ranger class. Your exam is in 1 month and you are studying nothing. Yeah. That's the right way to do things with exams. You never use them, you use the one with cast speed because it has just 30% DPS. Are you playing with a wand, Mikal? In Torchlight 2 there are wands. We could call them one-handed staffs. Magical. Since it also are too OP to skip them. I don't remember how shields work in Torchlight 2. Choo-choo. There is no max block value, no block delay, block chance, damage reduced is OP, it's really, it is unbalanced, eh? Is Titan Quest worth on mobile? I haven't tried mobile, but people who have played this game on mobile, they have said that it is worth it, it is very good. But I don't know, I haven't played it myself. But if the controls on mobile are good enough for you, then the game, I know that the game is the best, so... But I don't know how it feels to play on a mobile device. Via a touchscreen. Shield Master, Bow Master... Aha. Chan. Robber boss. That was a boss. One more boss. How many bosses are there? Too many robber bosses.
Go away, as you may have seen.
Yeah, Roy, this is Defense Master at Hadding. Oh. Ah, wolves. Come on, mage guy.
What am I doing here? What does it look like? I bet you didn't know that we Verger are respected for our craft in all 9 realms, and found a way to travel anywhere at our leisure. Well, come back with more gold.
My wine, as you may have seen.
Da-da-da. Oh ho ho. Glauberg outskirts. Kidimos legendary sword. Jones, I'm playing the game on very fast speed mode, not on normal speed mode. You have the option here to play normal, fast, or very fast. I'm playing very fast. And also my character is, we have maxed out movement speed. Almost maxed out. We have very good attack speed, so it is a very quick character which plays in a game that overall the game is running on very fast speed mode.
I have learned that Vodan would say you are standing.
Oh.
Return when you...
Hey, I did not think that...
Purifying
Foreign
torque.
warrior. I hear you've come to win glory in battle.
Okay, let's go back, turning the quests. The boots. The boots provides movement speed, but you can get movement speed from skills and many items, not just the boots.
Thank you, Strange.
Corinth. Oi, oi, oi. Popo, it is summer outside. There is no more replayable game than Titan Quest on this planet.
Traveros, keep safe.
Oh, it's you!
Finally, the market is busy again. Almost too busy.
Whoa.
Got nearly rammed into my stock.
58% poison resisted, 16% total speed. This is very nice. I will buy it for my collection.
Well, oh, okay.
Oh, okay. For your collection, oh, okay.
Skyron is Sky.
It is unfortunate that the harbor.
Skyron is dead
Look
once
at the
again.
best goods in the greatest.
There are other items that can give you movement speed as well. There are some artifacts and there is also... there are some weapons as well. And there is also at least one component from Eternal Ember's Act, I think, or Ragnarok that can give you more. Eternal Ember's Act. I think there is a component which you put on weapons and it also gives you movement speed, as far as I recall.
Yes, I have met that. Please tell me.
There should also be some chest armor items providing movement speed. And others.
Attack!
Oh, hello. Where are you going?
Boom, boom, boom. Da, da.
Oh, you brought. We want to help you too.
That's a random encounter. And they are all dead again. Ta-da. Wayfarer's Regalia yellow bikini item. I don't remember that one. Ah, now we are going to fight against the big boss Fafner. Fafnerius. To summon Ilva? No, Redel, to summon Ilva you need to go to and fight against Loki boss, defeat Loki, and if you are lucky enough to get from Loki the quest item Loki's wand, you pick up that item from Loki, and then you go with that item in your inventory, you go to the place of the King Jilfis anyways, room, house, whatever it is, and you click on the statue. And then, as far as I remember, then after you clicked on the statue, you'll be able to take Ilva with you. Actually, last time I did this thing was years ago. I haven't played with Ilva in these past few years. Ta-da. It is yellow chest item, you have bought it from your father's safe files. Aha! Brown bear beast. Spriggling plant. A plant that is running around. The Blade Runner. Co? Stone hip. Humankind. Okay, let's move it. Okay, here we have the annoying enemies. Very annoying enemies. Wasps. They are annoying, yeah. Saya hoo ha ha. Okay, bleeding resist I don't have. Just to avoid attacks, life leech. But the life leech I think doesn't work on this enemy if I remember right. So I will use the chance to dodge attacks. That was very easy. Easier than expected. Da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, Red Elf, if you got, you can use one of the Loki's Wadded, Summon Ilva. One point into Colossus form. That would be useful, yeah. Da-da-da. One more very easy boss fight. The night has fallen in the wild Hivelage. Defensive heading or something similar will be the first thing you play. Ticket to it's also good. Yeah, but the question is, we will get defensive heading in Ticket 2.
Human, my pond has been broken.
My pod! Where is my pond? Find my pond.
Would you help me yet? Would you help me yet? Would you help me yet?
Okay. Would you help me yet again? So... So...
The lakes! 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 We did.
We did it, the lakes, we did the lakes. Easy. You're sure there will be sets to take you to, so defense master is a must. It is a must, yeah. Dream defense is the strongest one you've played. Da, 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 da. Grip of Tartarus. Fafnir, what about Fafnir? Yeah. So, once again we blow. We blow or we go. Ay, ay, ay. That boss can be difficult to many builds and easy to other builds. It is not an easy boss, but if you have a very good build, then... For example, you saw that I defeated this boss with this character in about 5 seconds. Choo. Magical Bonecaster, come on. Water Spirit. Food of the Chosen. Whoa! Big black spiders. Wait, this way first. I have to go there to save that guy. Staff of the Chosen, Cake of the Chosen.
And you came here to fight them, did you? With you stirring up emotion?
Yeah, that rig is good, but it is not special. Hood of the Chosen once again. Next. Da, 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 da. Da, da. There is a boss fight. But there are 3 more bosses in this area. We have to take care of those bosses as well. Papa. Humankind. Ah, legendary boots. Night Terror wraps. Useless. One more very easy boss fight. 2 left. Let's get out of here. One more Hood of the Chosen. One more very easy boss fight. One left. Ta ta. Ta ta. Let's go down this way. Okay, those bosses hold no chance against me. But how about this skeleton? Nah. Not really. Poor little skeletons. Ta-ta. Let's go down. No zombies yet in Titan Quest 2. Yeah, but the playtest demo was very small. It was just a fraction of what the whole game would be. The stolen bundle is mine. Raiders. Ta-da-da-da. It is so freezing cold in this area that this enemy, I killed him and he became frozen in the air. He is frozen in the air.
You're a stranger.
No, really. You should know. The
Yes,
King
I
Jilfai is no
I
stranger
managed
to
the
the
stowage
Azir.
on the ship.
They say
But I'm
that he
starting
has
to
been
feel
tricked by them on
that
several
seafaring
occasions
isn't
in the
for
past.
me. Have you seen the
Once,
storm?
many
This
years
item
ago,
is amazing.
Maybe I can
Mountaineer's
help you.
helmet of
was a
warding.
vagabond woman.
Amazing item.
In
Super
exchange for
awesome
a
item.
favor, she seduced him into promising her as much of his land as she and 4 oxen could plow in one day and one night. In truth, however, she was the Azir
Hood of the
Princess,
Chosen of Regeneration,
goddess of
less
the
damage magical,
and the oxen she used
recharge.
were her 4 strong sons who had all
Is
been
this,
fathered by a giant. So,
A Kingly.
during the day and night,
This is a
Zerplau
kingly
turned
Hood
over
of the
a vast
Chosen.
area of land.
This is
So
a good
deep
one.
that it left a hole, which is now the Lake of the Moon. And they took that land away from Jilfai's kingdom and dropped it into the sea, creating this very island we are now standing in the same shape as the lake.
Purifying of the Glade. This is also a nice one. Maybe I should buy some energy potions.
Have mercy on us.
That's the only place you'll find a Mountaineer's helmet. Plate number 2. What about Tartarus, Redolf? So, they are blocking my damage. Nice. Mado in its helmet. You live in a place with no internet, sadly you go to check out bit guys, but you have only 10 gigabytes internet left. Well, you just reminded me of my other house in the countryside where I wanted to move out to, but I couldn't have good internet there. So I will not do it in the end. The stolen barrel, the primitive stars. Let's go. Don't be an ass. See, hey, what if I make a mod which will be a map? It will be a straight line, but a very long straight line. And in that straight line I will put undead enemies, skeletons and zombies, and you will have to go through the whole straight line and reach the end. And I will call it something like the Path of the Dead, or
We usually ship the amber uncut, but I also have some rings.
yeah, I don't know how I would call it, but something like that anyways.
Goodbye.
Yes, did you get
Ooh, yes, yes, ooh, yes.
These brutes frown upon men who study Freya's magic. They say it's dishonorable. But how can
Socrates' Ring of Immortality. Haha.
You were never here.
You were never here. Ah.
Life is tough. We bury our dead. You've brought something. What are you looking at?
I'm looking at your boobs.
I am a yes.
Boobies, boobies.
Welcome, stranger. Look at that.
Skedia, let's go back turning that item, the quest. Path of enemies inside the cage for a multiplayer versus mode. What? You remember my path of enemies inside the cage for a multiplayer I don't remember. What was that? I really don't remember what that was.
A magical Sith, you say? For me? Thank you so much, stranger. Thank you so much, stranger.
Almost leveled up. Skedia. A map with 2 lives where each player has to pick up a knife and run to the end and kill enemies. Ah, I recall now. Yeah, but what happened to that one? Do you remember? I don't remember. Yeah, that was to have a multiplayer PvP, but not PvP in the... You know, the classic PvP where you fight against a player, but it was something like a competition PvP. Yeah, I recall now. But I don't remember what happened to that map and what... Yeah. Maybe it is one of the things that I lost with the rest of the data I lost when my external drive broke. Prospector Road. Oh, recharge reduction, okay. Master Forge Armbirds. And forget this item now. Wow, Psyche, I just got a splendid idea for a new mod. So, I make this map. You start from point A and you have to reach point B. Point B is very far away. And when you reach point B, you do the final boss fight of the map. Let's call it the map mode. You start from level 1 in the beginning. By the time you have reached the boss, you are level 85, which means that we make the enemies in a way to provide enough experience points that when you reach that level, that area, you are already level 85. And of course the map will be challenging, it will not be easy. I mean, you start at level 1, the enemies are level 1 to 3 whatever, and they give you lots of XP though, and as you go the enemies level up as well, they are stronger to have a balance there. And you reach level 85, you reach the boss, chuck, you fight the boss. And if you defeat the boss, you defeat the boss. Now, the point of this one is to start from level 1 without using any items from the transfer stash. And all items that you get are only from drops. You don't get any items from shops or anything like that. And you put some chests here and there to have some chests to get some more potions to drop. And yeah, you do this thing and you try to go and finish the map. And maybe you also put a timer there to make a speedrun if you can. Or to see how fast you can complete this run, this map. Purifying of the Mammoth. What's up, Flores? Yeah, okay, when I'm saying timer, you will use the timer of the game. You don't have to create a timer yourself. It is not necessary. How do you like this idea? Again, the purifying prefix. It would be like a mini campaign. Yeah, 2 players both spawn identical maps with those chest enemies and you have to clear to the edge. Ah, my idea is not about having 2 players to have a competition. It is a single player, just single player map to try to beat your previous record or just to play something new. But you could also have it as a competition. I think that the hardest thing doing that specific map would be to sit down and calculate the numbers of XP you would need to give to the different enemies for each one of the areas of the map. I think that this is a very good idea for a map, actually. In 10 days you've played it for more than 30 hours and have created 4 different characters. Skyrim. So many characters. Are you a fan of Skyrim, Flores? We can make them hit 85 before the end. We can even give a player certain stages of the map, halfway point, a passive buff. Yeah. Or we can first design the map. I have actually, right now I have the idea how the map could be. It would be linear. But linear, not just, you know, a tiny narrow path following, for example, this path here. It would be a little bit open. You would be able to go like this and like this, but not very open wide. And so you would go, most of the map would have this linearity. Then you would reach some points that would be more open wide, maybe in a circle shape. And in those places we could have bosses and an amount of enemies. Then after this place is done, then you continue again having this linear thing, then you have again such a place. And if we first create the map and we decide that we have 10 different big spots where we will have bosses and enemies, and then in between we have those linear paths, and we can have the X amount of enemies in each one of those paths, then this way I think it would be very easy to calculate exactly how many enemies do you have, what level do you got to be at that stage of the game, level 10, yes, and this way you calculate and you give to the enemies the right amounts of experience to gain. Maybe this would work. Drug mercenary, Redguard, fascist, skooma addict, eh? Yeah, the map would take the longest, of course. The math part is easy if you know how many enemies you got in each area. Yeah, this is why I thought that if we first put the map and have those spots where we know that we will put enemies, then we put the number of enemies in each one of the areas, and then we see how many enemies have we put in each one of the areas, and we calculate now how much damage how much XP each enemy will provide to you and what the levels will be, based on the amount of enemies we have put on each one of the areas of the map. I like very much this idea. Maybe I will try to make a map and see if I will decide to continue with this idea. I leveled up. Uh, 4 points. Spend a point there. Movement speed. I could use this one. What secondary resistance is? Yeah, well, let's put a point here and a point there. Shield smash, smash. You also have many good ideas. If I go to commit to this, it will be the full-time job to create your vision. Yeah, Psyche, this is why I stopped working on the other mode of mine, which was about making new maps and putting the maps in the game itself, and making actually an unofficial expansion to the game instead of just making mods. Because it was so ambitious that if I had a team of people working every day, then we would have made that one years ago. But that is not really realistic, so... But this specific map that I'm talking about now, it is realistic. It is very realistic. All I need to do, the first thing I need to do is to create a nice map. A big one, which I can do. And then to decide on the rest of the elements of the map. This is how they die. The wolves. The wolf pack. Storm Raven's sword with intelligence. Life leads and intelligence. Do you know, Psyche, if it is possible to have, for example, in a specific area, to have two different bosses, but to make it that only one of the bosses will spawn? For example, imagine that we have the final boss of that map. That boss is in an area, and when you get to that area, you get one of the two bosses to spawn, not both together. Randomly. Do you know if this is possible? Is it doable? Stormraven sword. Wow. This is a dire Stormraven sword of devouring. This is the best Stormraven sword I have ever seen in my life. I'm not even exaggerating. Now I have to make a new build with this sword. Stormraven sword. Yes, of course, I have played all Elder Scrolls games. Too bad your PC cannot take it, but you still love the original. Yeah, Oblivion is an awesome game. Back when Oblivion released, that game was mind-blowing. If you ever see boss default but his different level... Ah, yeah, you're correct, I forgot totally. This thing. Yes. It is possible, yeah, Popo. So, imagine Psyche that every time... Okay, you have those points on the map as you go through the map. Let's say that you put 5 points or central points of interest, let's call them. And these points hold bosses. But we make it so that every time you start a different character or a different playthrough, you load up again your character. You have the chance that in each one of those points of interest, the boss will be a different one. Of course, at the same level as the other bosses on the same spot. To have a balance, but this way you start a character, for example, I start this one, I start playing through the game, I meet those bosses. Next time if I start another character to play another build, there will be chances that I will fight different bosses while going through the map. Wow, that's awesome. Up to 30 enemies, eh? This place is very big. Okay, maybe I will sit down and actually create the map. I like this idea very much. You know, some days ago I was thinking, what can I do to improve my boss passage map mod, which I have already uploaded on Steam? But maybe just creating something new, but something like this would be even better. I don't know, I was thinking to do something just to improve it a little bit. I don't know, I didn't have any specific ideas. I was only thinking maybe I can get a good idea to improve it some. But I don't really know. But you know what? I think that if I do something with modding, I will try to make this map. This is more interesting.
What do you have there? A few brave souls have
Whoa!
seen
I got the tunic of the Old Father.
hoping that their
Reward.
ancestors
Perfect.
will guide them in their dreams.
Good day. Don't die in that cold.
Our spears pierced the head of a man like a head of cabbage.
One, two, three. There is one more I need to pick up of these.
The scarf, I made that for him.
Socrates' Ring of Supremacy.
He also by
Defensive ability. Have I told you that I have created a Socrates build number 2? Where is it? Yeah. But I will have to make a video to show you.
slay some
But very
trolls
soon we
for
will
me.
have another new build guide video, another new build, very awesome build. This is news to you. Yeah, Socrates number 2 is coming. I don't know exactly when, but it is coming. The build is ready. So, Socrates build is coming, but I'm going. Psyche, you will see what the build is. Let's not get into details now. So I will stop here for tonight. I'm going to get something to eat before it gets too late and I get fat. I become even more fat later.
You have traveled, I suspect.
And I'll be back tomorrow to stream again, unless I'm sick or dead. We will see what I will stream, I don't know. But anyways guys, enjoy your weekend, enjoy the Saturday, and I will see you tomorrow.